Becky, and welcome to my channel, where we get to experience our love of reading through fun videos and discussion that comes along with them. Today I will be doing the Booktube Newbie tag. So, the Booktube Newbie tag is a set of 10 questions to help us as YouTubers figure out who we are, what we want from YouTube, and how we can contribute to this community. When I found these questions, it said that it originated with Brenda C. So kudos to her. Anyways, let's get on to the questions. So the first question on this tag is, why did you start this channel? So pretty much the main reason I started this channel is to have fun. I wanted something to do, and especially in these times where we don't have a lot of choice to go outside and do things and that kind of stuff, I feel pretty stuck inside, and I wanted to, just find an avenue to express myself and find a community, which is kind of along the lines of my second reason why I started my channel, and it is to be able to do something I'm passionate in and then share that with people that are also passionate in it, being reading and books, and I want to share this passion and develop friendships from there. And question 2 of this tag is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to YouTube? So I am really excited about this question because I have a few ideas that I feel are new to the Booktube scene. I hope that they will be, enjoyable and stuff, and I don't want to give too much away, but one of them, the title is Book versus Book, and that's all I'm gonna say. So I'm super, super stoked about that. And then next, I want to dig deeper into the content of books. I feel like a lot of the time we talk about books in a very superficial way, whether they were good, they were bad. I want to go in and look at the meat of things, and writing or character development or this or that, and really analyze the book. And then my last one is, I want to bring a passion for discussion, and a platform being the comment section, and maybe more in the future. I just want us to be able to talk with one another about what we read and why we enjoy reading and the books that have changed us, and so much more. I think it is a great place to develop connections where we may not be able to otherwise. The third question in this tag is, what are you most excited for about this channel? Well, first off, I'm just excited about the channel. It's going to be so fun, and it's so exciting, and I'm just stoked. So, however, one of the reasons is I'll get to meet new people that share a passion of mine that not many other people I have met in my life do, and that is the love of reading. And so and it's just a great thing to be able to have that foundation of similar interests when making connections. And second, I get to interact with reading in a new way. So I will go read a book and then make a video on it. And those different platforms will allow me to interact with my love of reading in a different way, good but different. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. The fourth question is, why do you love reading? So, why do I love reading? Well, I think one of the common answers is it, gives me an escape from, hard things in my life, and I get to go and experience all of these stories and settings, and meet all of these characters, and it is just, it's fun. And the second reason why I love reading is that it lets you connect to people in a really unique way. It's like if you've read a book and they've read a book, it's almost like you've gone through the same experience and you have that connection already. And it's just so cool to see how, a friendship can bloom from that. Okay, so the fifth question in this tag is, what book or series got you into reading? So I kind of have two. The first series that I really started reading books is the Magic Treehouse books. Oh my gosh, they have such a place in my heart. And from there, I really started reading more and more chapter books, and finding books that catered to my tastes and what I wanted to read. It was just, it blasted off from there. Now, in high school, I read Aragon, the Aragon series, and that really showed me how I can relate to characters in books, and how my life can almost feel portrayed in a book, even though it's fantasy. It was interesting to be able to feel a connection to this character or these characters as I coped with life through reading. Now, question 6 in this tag is, what questions would you ask your favorite YouTubers? So, probably, how do you read so much so fast? I am such a slow reader. It'll take me 2 weeks to finish a 400-page book. It's not good. And then I also have that based off of my family, who all are like speed readers. It's crazy. So I just don't know how, you all do it. And then also I would ask, does reading ever become a chore to you because of your channel? And if it does, how would you remedy that? So number 7 of the Booktube Newbie tag is, what challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Ooh, yeah. So I think first is, I don't want to feel pressured to do something I don't want to do. Like if someone wants me to do a video on a book I don't want to read, I'm not going to read that book. That's just going to be how my channel is. I want this to be fun for me. And then secondly, probably the most important to me is, I don't want my love of reading to decline. I don't want reading to become a chore to me. And if that starts to happen, changes will be made, whether it's changes to the types of videos I put out, or even a break from YouTube for a little bit, whatever it may be. That love of reading, I'm going to foster. So number 8 is, when did you start reading? And I started before I can remember. I have that blessing that my mom homeschooled me, and she started reading to me in the womb. So I started early, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Number 9. So this question is, where do you read? Where do I read? I mainly read on the recliner in the living room. There's a window right behind it, and I have a lamp right here. Actually, I'll show you a picture. So here's my recliner, and I have my little mug of coffee and my book that I'm reading, and My cat will come up and sit in my lap while I read, and it is just so, so cozy. Um, I will also read on the couch or in bed, but that's not so often. When I'm in bed, I make like a pillow fort. It's insane. But otherwise, I just have to be nice and cozy to read. Final question, number 10. It is, what kind of books do you like to read? So, my favorite genre of books is fantasy, whether it's YA fantasy or just, adult fantasy. It's all so good. And then I like YA in general, more of the um, fiction, sci-fi, fantasy type stuff. And then I love classics as well. My favorite classic is Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy, and I don't know where it is. It's right there. Ta-da! But yeah, I like reading classics as well. It makes me feel smart. Anyways, but really I am a mood reader. So I could read anything depending on my mood. Like I have a few memoirs that I want to read. I have some contemporaries I want to read that's usually not my genre. So depending on my mood, I'll read pretty much anything. So that's it. That's the Booktube Newbie tag. And I'm so excited that you came along with me on this video. And let's say all of us write down the answer to question number 5, which was, what book or series got you into reading? And I'll see you in the comments down below. Happy reading!